Oh, hello friends. It is Saturday morning, deadlift session, and this is gonna be the last session of the Deload week and also the last session of the whole block. So starting Monday, I'm moving into block 3, which is gonna be the last block of this program, heavy singles, and yeah, I just can't wait to start with it. But before I get into all of that, I still need to finish this session. Weight update. I weighed in at 148.4 kg, same as yesterday, so there's nothing new to say there. I'm still sticking to my diet, and now is the time to lock in, because I think once I get into the week 3, week 4 area of the next block, that's when it's going to be really rough to stick to a caloric deficit, because when you move the heavy weights, your body gets it craves the calories. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to stick to my diet as long as possible, and then we'll see about that week 3, week 4. But in terms of my deadlift this block, I have a lot of things to say. I feel like. So I've already reflected on all the other lifts, right? And deadlift is the only one left. I don't know, deadlift just keeps surprising me, and it's I know I should just be happy about it, because everything is going, it's a good thing. But let's back up a bit. Let's reflect on how did I do this block and what were my thoughts. Just to summarize, my previous block, I was doing deadlift doubles. And on the week 4, I'm actually gonna play that video as well. So on the week 4, I loaded 230 kilos, which was, it wasn't a PR, it was basically the same weight I doubled like a couple months ago. But I thought it would be like an RP9 double, right? And then when I did it, and you can see for yourself on the video, that thing moved not like RP9, like it looked far too easy. So going into this block 2, where I was doing deadlift triples, and keep in mind, triples are harder than doubles, right? It's one more rep. I was thinking like that 230 moved so easy that I need to triple that, like bare minimum. And that was my goal. So I started this block with week 1. Let's look at it. So the idea was that I'm gonna pace myself towards this 230 kg triple, right? Or a bit more. And I started at 205 kg on week 1. So that's 205. It moved just fine. Like it moved just as RP6 should. It's hard to say if it's RP5 or RP4, right? If someone put a gun to my head, I might have, like, you know, it's hard to estimate these lower RPs for me. But either way, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I was pacing myself towards that 230 triple on week 4. So the idea was I'm gonna do 10 kg jumps every week, and going into week 2, I was doing 215 kilograms for triple, RP7, and this one moved, honestly, it moved just as easy as the 205. It does look a bit slower, but one thing I've noticed, I'm going to talk about it actually for the week 3. So everything is going according to the plan, right? I'm jumping 10 kg, the weights are not getting that heavy, everything feels fine. Going into week 3, and this is where things started getting interesting. So this was 225 kg for triple, and that was at this point already a PR for me, because my best triple was 220. And looking at the video, it was RP8, but it looked a bit hard, right? And the reason it looked so is because my grip was complete ass, like. And you can see on that 3rd rep, my left hand, the bar started slipping. And this is the thing with deadlift. When that starts happening, when you start losing grip on your bar, you kind of, you know, you start bending, so you compensate for it, and like the whole lift goes to shit. So it looks like it was hard, but it was not hard at all. Like it was the grip that was hard, but the deadlift itself was fairly easy. And I mean, this was a bit disappointing. I did not expect that my grip is gonna, or technically I did expect it to happen at some point, and I was a bit concerned on the day, but you know, I expected to get at least this weight, 225 for triple. But anyways, I did not count it as a PR because of that 3rd rep. You could argue that it was locked in, but it doesn't matter. Going into week 4, I knew I'm gonna, you know, set a new PR anyway. And speaking of week 4, that's where I was, you know, I was starting to contemplate what should I actually load, because 225 was fairly easy. I knew I was aiming for at least 230. But I also knew that I've been undershooting. I have a history of undershooting on all my lifts, so I wanted to challenge myself a bit, and therefore I loaded 240 instead of 230, or instead of 235. That was like an initial goal I set through the block. Yeah, 240. And I thought this is gonna be like, you know, I should be able to get it, but it's gonna be hard. And then if you look at the video, of course I had to strap up because my grip is shit. But this moved fairly easy, I would say. Honestly, like now in hindsight, I'm not sure if I would call it an RP 9. I would call it an RP 8, maybe even 7.5. That's how it looks to me. I don't want to sound too cocky. I'm just trying to be, you know, realistic here. And what that means is that my deadlift is blowing up. If I did 240 for a triple, that easy, and the last time I did 240, I was barely able to lock it out. Like, it was so heavy. And my current deadlift max is 250. I'm thinking this next block, I should be able to add like at least 20 kg on my max. But yeah, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. It's, you know, it's too early to do that. I'm just saying that I think deadlift went far better than I initially expected for this whole block. Like, I've set a 20 kilo PR on my best triple, and that looked easy. So I feel like I just want to see where I end up in the block 3 with the singles. But yeah, on the bad side, obviously my grip is a real issue. So as you guys already know, I've been doing double overhand, which is like the worst, or not the worst, it's the weakest grip out of all 3. And the reason I do it is because I watched far too many videos of bicep tears on the mixed grip, and when it comes to hook grip, I tried it like once, but I don't know how to do it. So, you know, it's a big learning curve to even be able to do the hook grip. But either way, I started implementing some grip strength exercises. So one part of it is that, you know, the grip is, you train it like any other muscle, right? You can get stronger at it. But the other part is that is the technical part, where I think I'm not gonna be able to hold up with the double overhand. I'm gonna have to switch that. I don't think I can get to big weights with that grip. So starting today, I have a RP6 triple and I think RP5 single with some backoffs on the deadlift. I'm thinking I'm gonna experiment with different grips. Even though I'm scared of the mixed grip and everything, I used to do it like 10 years ago when I started going to the gym. Everyone was doing the mixed grip. So I'm thinking of giving another try just to get a feel for it. And, you know, it is a deload week, so I'm not gonna tear my biceps, hopefully. But yeah, I was thinking of trying different grips today, maybe even alternating between all 3 during one set. Like, I don't know, we'll see. So that's one, that's the other thing. And of course, I already did like 2 different grip exercises this whole week. Like on Monday, I did the plate pinches, and yesterday, on Friday, I did the dead hangs on the pull-up bar. So since today is Saturday, I have like as much time as I want. I can take things as slow as I want. I might even do something at the end of this workout as well. But yeah, that's it for the deadlift recap. I'm gonna start warming up. And yesterday I mentioned that I'm off the pre-workout for the deload week. I wanted to talk about supplements in general. But yeah, I'm gonna start warming up first. I wanna do my deadlifts, and then we can talk about supplements. So stay tuned for that. I think that's going to be my last warm-up, 180. And as you have seen, I've been trying different grips on each of the reps. So I've been trying both mixed hand like this and the hook grip. And on the 180, I only did hook grip because I only did 1 rep. I didn't want to do more. And yeah, so far all 3 seem comfortable. So here's the deal. The mixed grip, I used to do it with my left hand being underhand and my right hand being overhand. And I'm a bit afraid of keeping it like that because my left biceps is much smaller than my right biceps. So I feel like it's more vulnerable, if that makes sense. So I tried the other way around. My left would be overhand and my right would be underhand. But the thing is, since I have like years of experience doing the other one and I have zero experience doing this one, it feels very weird. And another thing is, because my right biceps is stronger, it also feels like I'm not as careful. You know, when I did my lifts, I'm not as careful as keeping my arms straight, because, you know, it feels like I can handle it. So I'm a bit unsure, you know, which one should I pick if I do a mixed grip at all. Hook grip, however, this was my first time doing hook grip with like over 150 kg. Like, I tried it only once in my life on Romanian deadlifts. I never tried it on the actual deadlift. So 180 was very comfortable with the hook grip. I'm thinking of trying it more on the heavy ones as well, on the heavy set. Speaking of the heavy set, today I have RP6 triple. And if you look at my block, on week 1 I did RP6 triple at 205 kg. But given what I've just talked about in my intro, how my deadlift is getting stronger and stronger, I feel like it only makes sense to increase my RP6. So it would probably make sense to do 215, but since it's a deload week and I want to focus on my grip technique, I would rather do 210 kg. So yeah, I'm gonna load 210 for my top set triple. Alright guys, I'm gonna do RP6 triple on my deadlift. It's 210 kg today, and since I've been struggling with the grip strength issues, I'm gonna do it hook grip. This is my first time trying hook grip on a weight like this. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm not even chalked up, by the way. I cannot hook grip this. Oh man. So the first 2 reps I did hook grip. The third one I could not hold. My thumbs slipped out. So I had to do a double overhand, which also was a bit slippery. Like, I didn't even chalk up today, so. But yeah, that third rep, I don't know if I fully locked it out, but it doesn't matter. Like, the focus of the day is practicing my grip. And to be honest with you, I'm not even sure if I do hook grip correctly. Like, it's very hard to do hook grip when it's multiple reps being done. Because on my way down, you know, the bar hits the floor, it breaks my grip completely. So I need to readjust. So it throws me off a bit. But yeah, it's Bruce Lee, guys. You need to you need to do something 10,000 times to master it. So this was my first time. I don't expect to, you know, do it perfectly. But anyways, moving on. I have a RP5 single as well, which I think I'm gonna do 220 kg. I'm not sure which grip though. Maybe I do hook grip. It is a single and it would be nice to practice my hook grip a bit more. And then on the backoffs I can do a bit more of mixed grip as well. So yeah, let's load up 220. So today's single is RP5 and it's 220 kg. I'm gonna do it hook grip. And by the way, this is the heaviest weight I ever done, hook grip. So I don't know how it's gonna go. I chalked up just to be safe. Yeah, let's see how it moves. Oh man, that hurts as hell. But it felt rock solid, at least, the grip. Do you guys ever get used to the pain on the hook grip, or? Yeah, that was a good single. Moving on, I'm gonna have two Backoff sets at, I think it was 180 kg. It's gonna be triples. So I'm thinking I do one set with the mixed grip like this and the other set with the mixed grip like this, just to get a feel for that a bit more as well. So yeah, let's load up, or load down 180. Guys, I fucked up. It's not gonna be 180, it's gonna be 190 for the Backoffs. So 5 more kg. Alright, first Backoff, 190 kg, 3 reps. I'm gonna do it with a mixed grip with my left hand being underhand. And this is the one I'm used to. So let's see how it goes. That feels very, very comfortable. Like, my grip feels rock solid, but it's only 190 kg, so. One more set. Second set, guys. 190 kg, 3 reps, a mixed grip, but this time it's gonna be my left overhand and my right underhand, which I'm not used to, and it feels a bit uncomfortable. I mean, grip-wise, it feels rock solid because it's 190 kg, but feels very uncomfortable. Like when I do my right hand underhand, feels like something is in the way. Like I need to go move my arm further out, which I probably do the same with my left arm. I don't know, it doesn't feel off, it feels natural. The right one feels off. But yeah, I'm gonna have to practice, a bit more to form a better opinion. But either way, I'm happy with all three, but I would rate them as the mixed grip with my left underhand feels the most comfortable and rock solid. The hook grip feels a bit like it's not as rock solid as I thought, and it is painful. But again, it's the same thing that happened on Monday when I did different bench press grips, right? The one you're used to, the one you practice the most, feels the most comfortable. I'm thinking I'm gonna start regularly adding like different grips on my deadlift sessions, just to practice, like on my Backoff sets or whatever. And yeah, regular grip training, and then we'll see where I end up. Baby steps, baby steps. But yeah, I'm done with the deadlift, so I'm gonna clean this up, and I need to squat somewhere. Maybe I just squat here. So yeah, let's unload the weights, and then I'll talk about the supplements like I promised. Magic mic. Alright guys, I'm done with the deadlifts. I'm gonna move on to the pause squat. I don't know what my top set is gonna be. I'm gonna check it out later, but I wanted to talk about supplements. Since I said I've been off the pre-workout this whole week, right? I just wanted to say, I wanted to share what supplements I use, and I think that they are really good. And just to make something clear, supplements are supplements, right? They're not supposed to be the main thing you do. I try to get the most I can out of my nutrition. So I already showed you, before, I use this app. I never said actually the name. It's called Chronometer, where I log everything I eat. And in this app, you can see, for example, when I log everything I eat in the day, you can see the full report that tells you all the vitamins, minerals, and everything that you've ingested in that whole day, based on all the food you ate. And I try to have a very, very balanced nutrition that covers all my daily calorie, not just calorie and macro goals, but also, vitamins and minerals and fiber and stuff like that. So when it comes to supplementing, what I supplement with on top of that. So number one is creatine, and I just use, plain old creatine monohydrate, 10 grams a day, because I'm a big boy, big boned. Usually they recommend 5 grams a day, but I think creatine is definitely number one, and it's the one that has the biggest effect. You can definitely feel it, both strength-wise and size-wise. You will get bigger with creatine because of the water retention and everything. So creatine number one, protein powder number two, and again, like I said, I try to get as much protein as I can from my food, but I still have one protein shake a day. Technically it's 2, because I do 2 scoops of protein, but I just do that, to hit my 250 grams protein requirement on every day. Number 3 for me is omega fish oils, and the reason I do that is just because I don't eat fish. I cannot, I hate fish. Cannot even smell it. So I do omegas, for that reason. But if you eat fish, I feel like you might not need to. And number 4 is I do magnesium, and that one I do before sleep. And the reason I do it is because, again, I get a lot of magnesium from my food, but I sometimes get cramps in my muscles during night, and I found that magnesium helps me with that. So, and it helps me sleep better as well. Those are the 4 things I do that I consider good. I do some other stuff on top of it, like I have like a BCA shake during my workout. That's the thing I sip all the time. It's not something that I can recommend that it like does something. I don't see any effect from it. The only reason I do it is because it tastes good and it helps me hydrate during my workouts. Makes water taste better. And on top of that, I get like 5-10 grams extra protein, so it doesn't hurt. But as a supplement, it's not something I would say like, BCAs, that's the shit. It's not. And another thing I started recently is ashwagandha. Like the main use of ashwagandha is it kills cortisol, the stress hormone. I don't do ashwagandha all the time. I cycle it, like I do it for a month and then I stop for a couple months. And the only benefit I see is that it makes me feel more calm. Other than that, I don't see any big difference. So yeah. And yeah, oh shit, I forgot. I actually forgot in my top 5 pre-workout, which I like to do when I lift heavy weights. And I feel like it definitely does help, especially if you're caffeine sensitive like me. Like I don't drink coffee or anything like that. So when I do a pre-workout, I don't even, like some people, they do like 2 scoops and shit. I do like half a scoop and I'm like all cylinders are firing. It's top 5 is creatine, protein, pre-workout, omegas, and magnesium. That's all I can recommend. I tried a bunch of other stuff, but I haven't seen any effect of it, so I cannot say I can recommend anything outside of these 5. But yeah, let's move on to the pause squat. I'm gonna warm up with 100, and then yeah, we'll see my top set. I forgot what it is. So my top set today is gonna be 155, but I'm gonna do one more warm up at 140. Yeah, also to mention, pause squat, it's my secondary squat exercise, right? I do my primary squat on Wednesday, and then today is my primary deadlift day, but then I do a secondary squat exercise on it. And the reason I do pause squat is like my biggest weakness is bracing, and I'm very weak in that bottom position of the squat. And this thing, it's the main exercise that helps you deal with that, because you pause exactly where, at the place where you're the weakest, right? So I really, really love this exercise. I mean, I hate doing it, but I love the benefit you get from it. Like it allows me to practice my weakest point. And you know, I'm trying to get as comfortable as I can in that bottom squat position. So yeah, let's do another warm up and then I do the top set. Alright guys, top set pause squat, 155 kg for an easy triple. I forgot the RP on this, but it's Deload week, so it's gonna be very easy. Let's see how it moves. That moved very easy. Yeah, I have 2 more back downs, 135 kg, so I'm gonna load the weight. I also noticed that my bracing feels a lot better on the pause squat. So I really think that 90-90 breathing exercise I've been doing, it does make a difference. So I'm gonna continue doing it. Maybe I do it today as well, we'll see. All right guys, 2 Backoff sets, 135 kg, 6 reps each. Let's go. My cardio. That's actually another weakness I have that I've been neglecting. Cardio is a weakness on all my lifts, and now when I think about it, it could be also related to my bracing issues. Maybe the reason I lose my brace on the 2nd, 3rd rep is because, you know, my cardio gives up. So yeah, we'll have to work on that as well. Second and last set, guys, pause squat. And I'm filming this one from the side. It's actually the first time in my life I'm filming my squat from the side. So yeah, let's see how that form looks like. I think I'm dead. That's it for the pause squat. I have my third exercise. It's high rep squats. And actually in the program, I'm supposed to do like a split squat. But I just hate split squats. I cannot get a grip on it. Like whatever I do, it just looks weird. And it feels terrible. So this is something I invented. Like I added the high rep squats instead. And in a way, I feel like I want to keep it because of the thing I just noticed in my last exercise. Another weakness I have is my cardio, and high rep squats, they are basically a solution to that. They are a cardio exercise, that's what I mean. So I think I want to keep it. I was actually considering switching it on my way to the gym, but now when I realize this, I feel like it makes sense to keep it. So yeah, today I only have 2 sets, and it's sets of 10, I think. I'm gonna do 100 kg because it's deload. I don't wanna. I'm not supposed to kill myself today. All right, high rep squats, 2 sets, 100 kg, 10 reps each. Let's go. All right, guys, second set, and it's the last one today. I just want to get this done. Remaining part of the workout is easy, so let's go. That's it, guys. That's it for the high rep squats. Next one is back extensions. I think it's the most underrated exercise, or the most underrated accessory for the deadlift. I think if done properly, back extensions, they build your glutes and your lower back like crazy. Let's go. Alright guys, what's left is abs and maybe the bracing exercise. But yeah, it's deadbugs, my favorite ab exercise. I'm gonna do 3 sets. I'm gonna try to push myself this time a bit harder. I really need to add another ab exercise. Like I'm getting a bit bored of doing the same one every day. I've been thinking the Russian twister, but maybe next week. One more set. It's the last set on the abs, guys. Let's push this one hard, like minimum 20 reps.